Hey, what is up YouTube? Houndry1000 here. Today it is finally time for the Generation 5 quiz. Generation 5 was obviously the generation that introduced us to Pokémon Black, Pokémon White, and Pokémon Black 2 and Pokémon White 2. Now, I'm feeling fairly confident about this one because I've also been replaying Pokepark 2 Wonders Beyond recently, and that game features loads of the Generation 5 Pokemon, so I'm feeling fairly confident that we should be able to get a lot. However, Generation 5 introduced the most Pokemon, with there being 156, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure they treated Generation 5 as like a soft reboot of the franchise. There are several Pokemon from Generation 1 and Generation 5 that you can draw similarities between, such as the Timberline to the Machop line, or Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee to Sork and Throw. There are so many Pokemon that you could compare, another one being Tauros and Bouffalont, or Audino and Chansey. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Play quiz. Right, so we will start off with the starters as we usually do. So Tepig, Snivy and Oshawott. But Victini is actually, I remember Victini is randomly a mythical Pokemon. It's the first one in the decks of Generation 5. Don't know why, but there you are. Superior. Tepig, Pignite, and Emboar. Then we have Oshawott, Duot, and Samurott. Okay. And then we have Pokemon like Pidove. That's all the way down there. Crikey. Tranquil. Cool. And Unpheasant. Cool. We have Herdia, Lillipup, and Stoutland, Purloin, Lipard, Patrat, Watchog, Munna, Mashana, Blitzel, Zeb Striker. What's that? Like, what is that? Oh, wait a minute. Is it the monkeys? Yes, it is. Okay, so Pansage, Simisage, Panpour, Simipour, and Pansear and Simisea. Okay, cool. What comes after Zeb Striker? Is it Roggenrola? It is Roggenrola. Okay, so it's Roggenrola, Boldore, and Gigalith. Because I mentioned them earlier, Sork, Throw, Audino, they're actually near the top, cool. And I mentioned Bouffalont as well, and that's all the way over there. And I mentioned Timber, Gerda, and Conkelda. Okay, it's two R's. What comes after Gigalith? Is it Woobat? It is Woobat. That's why I kind of like the Generation 5 decks, because that's how I got that first con quite easily, because they actually put the early generation Pokemon, or early root Pokemon, I mean, at the beginning, and they've kind of got it in the order that you find them in the game. At least Black and White anyway. Drillbur and Excadrill, because that's in the cave, isn't it? This is where I start getting stuck. Let's move on to legendaries, because there's loads of legendaries in Generation 5. Zekrom, Reshiram, Kyurem, we have Meloetta, have Genesect. Is that Landorus there? Oh no, Landorus is there. Okay, so Tornadus and Thunder. Oh, I know what it is. It's Keldeo. Yeah, so we have Virizion, Terrakion, and Cavalion. There we go. I think that's all the legendary. Oh no. Well, that is technically all the legendaries, but Larvesta and Volcarona are like treated as a legendary in the game. And if I'm doing that, then got the pseudo of this game, which is Hydreigon, Zweilous, and Dino. And Axew, where's that? Oh, Axew's down there. Okay, never mind. Right. Let's start going back to the roots. Timpole, Palpitoad, and Seismitoad. Is that how you spell it? Cool. I don't know, didn't I? Okay, the fossils. Arcan and Archeops, Tortuga, Caracosta. Which made me think of the desert. So we got Maractus. How I remember Maractus, I don't know. It's like one of the most forgettable Pokemon in Gen 5, I think. Sigilyph, Doromaka, Darmanitan, Sandile, Krokorok, and Krookodile. You can find Yamask, Cofagrigus. Okay, what else am I missing from the desert? I mean, loads, but Dwebble. Oh, okay, that's there. Crustal. I don't know. I'll have to come back to that. The forest. What can you find in the forest? Fungus and Amoongus, which is weirdly over there. Interesting. You can find Scolipede. Well, you can't, but you can find Venipede, so that's that line. Swaddle, Swadloon, and Leavanny. I've just thought to do all the Pokemon that Ash had, because he had loads of Pokemon in this generation. So yeah, Scraggy, Scrafty. He had the starters, Scraggy, Leavanny. He had a Palpitoad. I don't remember, but I know Silent had a Stunfisk. Iris had an Emolga. Chinchino, Zorua, and Zoroark. There you go. Oh, is that Petalil there? It is. Petalil, Lilligant, I forgot what his name was for a minute. And then Whimsicott and Cottony. What's after Lilligant? Is it Basculin? Basculin. Yes, it is. Cool. Okay, so Scraggy and Scrafty is what was after Crustal. That's good. Good to know. What comes after Archeops? I don't know. I've just thought of Tymo, Electric, and Electros. There you go. Come on. Going too slow. Druddigan. Ducklet. Swanna. The cold storage place. Vanillite. Vanillish and Vanillux. What is it? Is it one N and two L's? There you go. Okay. So I've just thought of ice types: Cubchoo, Beartic, Cryogonal. Oh my god, we've got 4 minutes. I'm still missing so many. It's crazy. Golett, Golurk, Solosis, Dwosion, Reuniculus. Oh my god, I know. Vullaby, Mandibuzz, Rufflet, Braviary, Ferocid, and Ferrothorn. Deerling and Sawsbuck, Joltik, Galvantula. How are we doing? 3 minutes. Okay. I'm thinking of Chargestone Cave. What can you find? Oh wait a minute. Litwick, Chandelure, and Lampent. What are the Pokemon in like Wish Park? Now I'm thinking of Pokepark 2. Oh my god, Gothita, they're like the servants of Darkrai in that game. Gothita, Gothitelle, and Gothorita. Okay. I still don't know what comes after Archeops though. That's confusing me a bit. What Pokemon can you find in that damn game? Oh, Carablast, and which one does it evolve into? Escavalier? Okay. Shelmet and... Oh my god, I'm literally forgetting their names. Come on. Run out of time. Mienshao. Mienfoo. Oh my god, a low Momola. Damn, I spelled that right. Frillish, Jellicent. Okay, I'm 11 away. What comes after Mandibuzz? And before Dino? Wait. Pawniard. Okay, Pawniard's up there. Bisharp. No, come on. Bisharp. I'm thinking of the Elite Four. Oh, come on, get it together. Why am I missing so many? Those 12 minutes went by really damn quickly. I'm just thinking of the gyms and things. What am I forgetting? Whatever's between Archeops and Zorua is really annoying me. Seconds. I'm 9 away. That's crazy. I really don't know. I really don't know what they are. I'm now thinking of the Elite Four. You have the Ghost, the Dark type, Psychic type, and the Fighting type. Oh man. Okay, so I forgot Trubbish and Garbodor. Clink, Clang, and Klinklang. Those you can get in Chargestone Cave. I should have spent more time thinking about those. LGM and Behem, interestingly, they don't appear in Pokepark 2, so no wonder I didn't get those. And Heatmore and Durant. I think when I was looking at that gap, I was thinking of a 2-stage Pokemon. I just couldn't think of 2 standalone ones. So 9 Pokemon we missed. So we got 94%, 147 out of 156. And as you can see here, Gen 6 is the next generation to do, which is Kalos, and I'm pretty sure has one of the smallest Pokédexes. So Trubbish and Garbodor, I'm a bit annoyed I missed, and Klinklang. If I'd thought about Chargestone Cave a bit more, I think I could have got them, but LGM and Behem and Heatmore and Durant, I could have probably thought of Heatmore and Durant if I thought about Victory Road, because that's where you find them in the game. LGM and Behem, I don't think the Psychic Elite Four member actually uses a Behem, and like I said, those two are not in Pokepark 2. So there we are, that's how we got on with that. So just updating the leaderboard and the score sheet. Obviously we got 147 out of 156, giving us a total percentage of 94%, which is the lowest percentage so far, which on the leaderboard obviously puts Generation 5 at the bottom. Now it is arguably higher than Gen 2 and technically Gen 4 if you look at it, because obviously Gen 4 only had 107 Pokemon to guess and Generation 2 having 100. So you can argue like where these positions should go, but I think I'm just going by the percentage, hence why Generation 3 and 4 got 100%, so they're obviously at the top. Generation 1 and 2 got 98%, Generation 5 94%. And I've also shifted them around, so because Gen 1 and 2 are tied and Gen 3 or 4 are tied, I put the one that had the higher number of Pokemon at the top of the tie. So obviously because Gen 3 had 135 and Gen 4 only had 107, Gen 3 I guessed more Pokemon basically. So that's why I've put that above Gen 4, and exact same with Generation 1 and Generation 2. There were more Pokemon to guess in Gen 1 than there were Gen 2. But that is the leaderboard. So we will update it with Generation 6 next time. So look forward to that. But for now, this is Hounding 1000 signing out. Peace.